I'm Danny Catullo from Catullo Prime Meats, and today I'm going to be talking about cutting up a whole chicken. So when you're cutting up a whole chicken, it's important to follow down the rules of doing it so that you leave the most meat on the chicken after it's over. So step one would be taking out the chicken back. You're going to be taking out that back and the breastbone, and what that allows it to do is it opens up all that major meat so that you can be able to see the easy bones to be able to take out after. So we're going to do the hard work first. Those bones, those chicken back, the breastbone that's going to be connected together, this makes fantastic stock. You're going to use your knife and you're going to be following it all the way down the back. After you expose that, then you want to be taking out the little bones where it connects at the joints. So we're going to be taking out the thigh bone first, and then we're going to be following off the wing bone. Now these bones are connected by just very soft tissue, this little connective muscle. We're going to be, boom, taking that out. That's what we want to see. We want to expose it and make it nice and easy. Now as you can see, I'm only using the tip of my knife. That's the most important part to use when you're doing a boning knife. Now you might not have a long knife like I do here, because we sometimes bone out things that are much larger than you would at home. But you can use your paring knife. It would be a very, very unique tool that can be translated over to using this as a meat cutter. Okay, now we're gonna take out the thigh and the leg bone. Now, I like to expose the thigh bone, and as I'm taking out that thigh bone, what I'm using is, remember, that tip of the knife, tip of the knife. This is the thing that we tell all of our young cutters, tip of the knife. You should not be using that full knife when you're using a boning knife. Your big steak knife, then you use the full knife. Boning knife, just that tip. That's why you can use that paring knife, because it doesn't matter how small it is. You want to have a lot of control and be able to leave as much meat as possible on the boneless chicken as opposed to the bones. Okay, so we expose that thigh bone. Now we're going to open up the drum. Now you can cut it around and be able to pop the whole bone up. You know, that's more for presentation than with the actual practicality of it. When you're stuffing the chicken or using it for a turducken, you want it to lay out as flat as possible and for that chicken to be able to hold up that stuffing, whether it be a traditional bread stuffing or even if it's like spinach, feta cheese, and blueberries, which is one of my favorite stuffed whole chickens. Now we're going to move on to the wings. We are actually going to take out the flat part of the wing and the tip. You could try to leave those on, but when you're doing a small fryer, there's really not much meat on there. I would rather use those and either make wingdings out of them, or you could even throw all that into your stock too. Same thing with the leg bones. Everything can be used for stock. And that's how you bone out a whole chicken.